Hi. Okay, I'm trying to do a live video here in our group, and I'm also recording this so I can post it on YouTube. Okay, guys, so as you know, or maybe you don't know if you're watching this on YouTube, I have set some really big goals for our team this month in July. And the previous me, like maybe months ago or last year, would have never believed that this could be possible. And I would have maybe said, like, yeah, let's be a 5-star diamond team. But like deep down, would have been thinking, there's no way. There's no way. And through the months, I've been realizing, like, hi Naomi, we in our network have really overcomplicated everything. And it doesn't need to be that complicated. So I wanted to really walk you through the basics of how realistic it is for you to be a brand new coach and even start, at the beginning of the month and be a diamond coach by the end. Now, I will say this takes work. This takes effort. This takes strategy. This takes you kind of diving in and putting all your fears aside of what people are going to think of you or what might happen or what might go wrong, and truly focusing on what could go right and all the incredible things that could happen for you. So, are you ready? I'm going to tell you all the secrets. Okay, so in our team, I've developed this diamond tracker that has been really helpful for me. You'll see these are all my growing diamonds on the wall up here. And if you are watching this and you're on my team, I want you to get it out. This is what it looks like. And really, I have an example one on here, and I have a blank one for people to follow. And it's super basic as far as who is in your first circle of people who would want to support you, who believe in you, and who need help in their health. Because I guarantee you, if you did a GoFundMe account because you were sick and you needed treatment of some sort, there would be a lot of people who would be wanting to support you. So think of it this way, like, don't be afraid to let people know, hey, I just decided to become a health and wellness coach, health and fitness coach, whatever you're comfortable with. I don't know everything yet, but I am growing, I am learning, but I'm excited about this for myself. I'm excited about this for my family. I'm excited to learn how to eat right and exercise in the midst of my crazy lifestyle, look at my coach's results, or look at this person's results from doing these programs. They work. Research has proven that they work over and over and over again. And I'm really excited to see what kind of results I can get. You should totally do this with me, and we can do it together. How hard is that? Right? It's not hard at all. You don't have to know all the answers by any means. You do not have to have your transformation already. You do not have to have your own before and afters. That is all stuff that we tell ourselves to make excuses, to be honest. So I want you to put yourself out there on social media and in your conversations via text message or phone calls or emails or Facebook message or whatever you need to do. You don't need to be salesy. That's people's number one objection or fear with becoming a Beachbody coach is, I am not a salesperson. And don't be a salesperson, and then you won't be one. This is not about sales. Granted, there's a transaction that occurs and you will earn income from that transaction, but this goes beyond that commission that you may get from a challenge pack sale. This is truly making an impact in families. That's what we're about on our team. That's what I'm about, and that's what I teach my coaches, to really focus your eyes on the impact that you are going to have and the gift that you have for other people to truly transform their lives, body, mind, and soul. This is not just trying to get a six-pack. We really get into the belief of yourself and your self-worth, and we talk a lot about things that you'll never hear from doing a diet or from taking some other fat-burning supplement. That will never work in the long run. My job as a coach is to get my people results and to get my coaches results. And that's what this is about. So if you have the tracker, I want you to get it out. Here it is. Here it is up here. This is what it looks like. And I have just put, actually on this one, I can share my screen here. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm multitasking. Okay, so on that tracker, it really breaks down to you how easy this could be. The little green lines are for the coaches underneath your personally sponsored coaches. Because in order to get to Diamond, you need 4 active coaches on each leg, your left leg and your right leg, and you need one of those coaches on each leg to go Emerald, which means they have an active coach on their left leg and their right leg, okay? So if you're here, that's why only these 2 people are considered Emeralds, because they have 2 coaches under them. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so very easy. Like my first one was my mom and my husband. If you're married, the best strategy is to put your husband, in my opinion, is on your weak leg. And if you don't know what that is, ask me if I'm your coach. And if I'm not your coach, ask your coach. Because you have control over his account. Or if you're a dude, you have control over her account. Your spouse, you want to put your spouse on your weak leg because you have control over them and you can build it. And that's a whole nother video with Team Cycle bonuses. Right now, we're just focusing on getting you to Diamond. So you want them in as one of your first coaches. And on your other leg, I highly recommend, if you have a family member willing to support you, which usually our moms are very willing to support us, put them as a coach on your other leg, and that will be your first rank advancement of Emerald. I try to get my coaches to hit that in 24 hours because it's super easy, right? Just to answer this question, none of these people have to actually want to run the business. While that's beneficial, how I like to explain it is this is how people get wholesale prices on their Shakeology and different programs or products or items that they want. They get wholesale costs on everything with this membership. So why not? You can cancel it at any time. If you're not happy, you can return it. But it's just, and it's the same exact price signing up, because we can get the registration fee waived when you join a team with a challenge pack. So that's the benefit. So I have my husband and my mom, and then under my husband, you can put his mom, right? Like how easy is that? His mom and his best friend, or his mom and his dad, or his mom and his sister. Like there's so many options. Talk to your husband and get him excited about, hey, let's make some money doing this. Usually guys are motivated by money, and I'm going to show you how income-wise this is really going to help here in a second. But you just need 2 coaches under him, and you're going to make him Emerald. Perfect. Your Emerald's taken care of on that leg. Okay, and then under your mom, you actually, I personally don't do this, but you can have your bank account information linked to a maximum of 3 different coach accounts. So that could be your mom it could be yourself, your husband, and your mom if you wanted to run both of their accounts. I personally don't do that, but it's an option. Or you can say, hey, mom, why don't we talk to your friends and help you get your Shakeology paid for? Let me help you. If you find the people, I will coach them for you if your mom's maybe not interested in building the business. And then you sign up your dad maybe, or maybe 2 of her best friends or 1 of her best friends and your grandmother, for example. And you put them under mom. There's your other Emerald. Right? Even if your bank account is not linked to mom's account, you're going to benefit from your mom being an Emerald. Okay? Now, granted, I know not everyone has parents and not everybody's married, but I'm just trying to put it in context of how easy this can be, because it could be your sisters, it could be your best friends, coworkers, anyone, but it's easiest to start with the people closest to you who want to support you. And honestly, the hardest part is getting those 2 Emeralds. And from there, it's a cakewalk, because all you'll need is technically 6 other people. You need 3 more on each leg. They do not have to be Emeralds, although I would recommend you, for everybody, suggest, hey, if you want to try and get your Shakeology paid for, then this is all you have to do, and I can help you get that set up. And then you'll have a bunch of emeralds. You will benefit financially, but so will they, and they will be more stable for you. So this could be what I put on the sheet is this could be your sister, one of your best friends, on your other leg, maybe two of your best friends, a coworker or a couple of coworkers, and your grandma. Another thing to remember, the veteran discount. Most of us have someone in our family who is a veteran, and I love that our company supports veterans and those in the military, and they have a coach account, but they do not pay the registration fee, and they do not pay the monthly $15.95 coach service fee. And so essentially they just get the 25% off, and they don't have any fees, and as being a part of the military, that's their advantage. And this is for any veteran or any active duty service member or any spouse of an active service member. It does not work for spouses of veterans. But my grandfather's a veteran, and so when I signed my grandmother up, we just signed her up with his information so that she could get that discount. If that makes sense. So this is literally, like, you guys know so many people. If this is your focus, then it's so easy to do. Literally, the time that it takes to set up a share cart, which you should know how to do in my coach training, I walk all of my, I have my coaches know how to do that, but you set up a share cart and you click coach and make sure your preferred placement is set up correctly, and that takes 2 minutes. So we're talking about 12 coaches in total, because 8 are directly under you, 2 are under your spouse in the example, and 2 are under your mom in the example. That's 12 coaches, okay? 12 people. 12 people who want to support you, who need an improvement in their health and fitness, and who are busy people, because everybody's busy. So speak to that, because our programs fit perfectly for busy people. The nutrition fits perfectly for busy people, and so do the workouts. And so do our monthly challenges, our workshops that we run. Speak to, I mean, if you're on our team, then we have monthly topics that we teach about. Like this month is all about digestive wellness, and next month's all about hormonal balance. What huge topics to bring people into. They have free access to all of that support and information. I will answer all of the questions that people have just from buying a challenge pack and staying active with their Shakeology. So that's really a very powerful thing. And if you're not a part of our team, what can you do to add value to your challenge groups, to where you can invite people and say, this is free value I'm offering you once you get inside, and the only thing you need to do is invest in the tools you need to get the results. Because me, as a coach, my responsibility is to get you results. And so I'm going to recommend the best challenge pack for you to get you those results that you're looking for. And everybody knows on my team that we have to ask questions. You have to ask people what their goals are. You have to ask what their struggles are, what their biggest barriers are, why they haven't been successful in the past. And in just having a conversation with people, you'll be able to see what their struggles are, and we can offer them a solution. So it's not a hard thing. We just make it more difficult in our mind, and we have all these fears and doubts of ourselves, and if we're capable, if we're good enough. You are, because you are here and you're watching this video, which means that you want to be successful and you want to help people. That's all you have to have. If you don't like people, this is not going to work for you. But if you are really, if you have a desire to really make an impact in someone's life, then this is going to be easy for you, because that's all that we're doing, really. And it's very cool to think that in 1 month, if you have an impact in 12 people you're bringing into your team, that's 12 families. 12, that's a lot in 1 month, right? Because the whole family is going to benefit from these resources. And then next month, what if you did the same thing? That's powerful. Even if you only did 10 a month. 10 a month is a huge number. How many people do you want to have an impact in? This has to be our perspective. because it can't just be about a number, because that is not what we're about. We're about people. People come first, and we benefit financially because we are helping people. It's the best job in the entire universe, right? So financially, I wanted to let you guys know something that's really cool. You have, so most likely if you're set up with this example, that's going to be 10 people, because 8 under you, 2 under your spouse, who are going into your bank account. In commission alone, which is only one way that we earn income off of them, in commission alone, you will earn $750 in 1 month. That's pretty rad, right? That doesn't include bonuses. You get a $100 bonus for every 5 coaches that you enroll in a rolling 5-week period. So that would be at least another $100. And then if you continue, because 2 of those are under your spouse, but if you continue, then that's another, like, you're very close. You're only 2 coaches away from another $100 bonus. That does not include Team Cycle bonuses that you're going to earn. So it's very likely that you will come close to earning $1,000 in your first month, going from new coach to diamond. That is amazing, right? I think so. So that example, excuse me, I think I totally skipped over where that example is from. That's for the To Be Mindset Challenge Pack. So that challenge pack is $220. And before you think, holy crap, that's a lot of money, it's not. Because this is what you get: a full year of access to Beachbody On Demand, where you have access to every single Beachbody program ever created, plus the nutritional programs, plus the Portion Fix, Fixate cooking show. And you have access to all the programs that exist now, since the beginning of time from Beachbody, all the way through next year, of any new programs that are going to be released. So that's really powerful. So that is like the Netflix of fitness and nutrition. So you have a full year access to that. On top of that, you have your first month of Shakeology, plus you get the To Be Mindset program. All of that put together ends up being about $330 if you were to buy it separately. So $220 is a killer deal, because not only are you getting that, but you cannot devalue, I'm not sure the word. Don't forget about yourself. Like, you have a lot of value to bring to the table, because you are going to be the coach that is going to make that person successful. How many times do we read a book, or we get a diet guidelines, or we go to the doctor and they give us a list of things to do, and we last for a day or a week, but we're not ever consistent with it? That's what we are as a coach in the team atmosphere. We help people stick to the plan to make sure that they're successful. And so your value is huge. It really is the secret sauce that makes people successful in these programs. So don't forget about that, and add that to the list of things that you're offering people. Like, support from you is huge. Even if you don't know all the answers, like nobody does, you just tell them, if I don't know the answers, then I'll find it. But I'm your person. I'm your person when you're struggling. I'm your person when you're excited and you want to celebrate. You have the team to keep you encouraged and accountable. And, that's a huge value. As a health coach, before I partnered with Beachbody, I used to charge about $100 for a 60 to 70 minute session, and I got paid for it. And that was like the going rate for a health coach. And that was not including any product. That was just my time. So the fact that now I get to coach people and they don't pay me a penny, they just invest in the tools that they need to be successful, that's amazing. That is so amazing. And we get to do that. So don't forget to add yourself to that list of things that you're offering people with this challenge pack. So that $220 challenge pack, that's the $75 of commission that you would get from that. Now, your commission will change depending on the challenge pack that you sell people. Some of the Lift 4 ones range between $60 to over $100 in commission if they buy the mega pack, for example. So you just need to ask people questions and know what they need. And then you sign them up as a coach with a challenge pack, and you're adding them into your list. So if you're on my team, I really hope that you have the blank diamond tracker printed out. so that you can fill people in as they come and expect them. This is the other part that's super important. You have to expect them, and you have to claim that I am a diamond coach. I am a diamond coach. I am a diamond coach. For me, it's I am a 5-star diamond coach. I'm a 5-star diamond coach. Next year, my goal is to really up the ante and be a 15-star diamond coach. And I have to visualize it. It's written down on my notebooks. It's on sticky notes. You are claiming that it's yours. And as you're just waiting for it to arrive, basically. And you may think that that's some hippy dippy voodoo weird stuff. I don't really care. It works. I promise you. You need to start mapping out the people that are coming into your life that are going to be in your diamond team. And don't be afraid to talk to them about the business. Hey, let's get your Shakeology paid for. I'm learning. It's the best time when you're starting out because you don't know anything yet. And so tell them, hey, I'm learning about the business side of things. Are you curious about, it's pretty cool. I'm learning a lot. It's so much different than I thought. Do you want to share, do you want me to share the information? Do you want me to add you to our coach group that we have? It's a pretty cool group of people. You can check it out if you want. Or our coach info group that we have. Add people to that. Use what we already have to add people to. So that's my recommendation. Again, super simple, but you have to talk to people. I'd make your list of people to talk to close to 100. And maybe that sounds daunting, but you know a lot of people. And this is the other thing. Don't be afraid of being a salesperson or that you're going to annoy people, because there are people out there in your life who you don't even realize are praying for you right now, praying for what you have to offer. They are so sick and they're so frustrated and they're so down on themselves and their confidence is in the toilet and they feel like nothing is going to work for them. They'll never be able to lose weight. They'll never be able to feel good. They'll never be able to keep up with their kids. They'll never be able to get rid of this chronic pain that they have or their anxiety or their depression. And you on this side is I'm so scared to reach out to people because I don't know what they're going to think. I don't want them to think I'm a salesperson. I don't want to annoy them. And they're over here begging for you. And you're like, I don't know if I should talk to them. And they're like, please, somebody talk to me. And you're like, I don't know if I should. And then you're like, hey, so-and-so, so I was just thinking about you. And, I started this new challenge group thing. I'm just learning about it. But I'm really liking it, and I've seen people get really incredible results in their life, and I'm really excited about the energy that I have, and I'm looking to, do X, Y, and Z. Is there any chance you'd want to do this with me? Because I think it'd be really cool to do together. And they're like, oh my gosh, I've been praying for this. And you're like, oh, you're not annoyed because I'm a nice person and I just reached out to you? And then they become your rockstar coach. It happens more than you realize. So do not get in your own way and do not get in the way of people getting the solution and the answer that they need, because people are desperate out there, you guys. So be a light, be an example, start living this yourself, and do it now, today. Who can you talk to today? Who can you invite today to join what you're doing? Because we're doing some badass stuff. Don't deprive other people from that. Okay, that's all I got. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this was a little bit helpful. If you didn't catch the whole thing, you can go watch it from the beginning. And I look forward to seeing all of these diamonds happen this next month. Okay.